In Islam, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, halal is clear and haram is clear. Just as the Prophet ﷺ said in the hadith that is found in Bukhari and Muslim, إِنَّ الْحَلَالَ بَيِّنٌ وَإِنَّ الْحَرَامَ بَيِّنٌ. He said that indeed halal is clear and haram is clear. Yes, there are some matters that are doubtful in Islam. There are some doubtful matters, and the Prophet ﷺ in this very hadith, he alluded to this. But even concerning doubtful matters, the Prophet ﷺ instructs us to avoid them in order to protect our deen and to protect our ard, our honor. Halal is what Allah has made permissible, and haram is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made impermissible, even if your nafs, even if your self desires it. And the most important halal that a Muslim must pursue and ensure that is void from anything haram is our wealth and income that nourishes our bodies. And the evidence for this is found in the hadith of Sunan at-Tirmidhi. The Prophet ﷺ said, لا تزول قدم عبد يوم القيامة حتى يسأل عن أربع. That the 2 feet of a servant will not move on the day of resurrection until he has been questioned about 4 things. عن عمره فيما أفناه, about his life and how he spent it. وعن جسده فيما أبلاه, and about his body and how he used it. وعن ماله من أين أخذه وفيما أنفقه, and about his wealth. Where did he earn it from and how did he spend it? وعن علمه ماذا عمل به, and about his knowledge and what did he do about that knowledge. In this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said you will be questioned about 4 things. Of the 4 things, one of them, there are 2 questions pertaining to it. The rest, you only have 1 question. Of the 4 things, you will be asked about your wealth, 2 questions. Where did you earn it from and how did you spend it? Are you and I ready to answer these 2 questions about our wealth? So my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, a Muslim must ensure that he eats, he drinks, he clothes himself and nourishes himself and his dependents from what is halal. In the hadith which is found in Sahih Muslim, the Prophet ﷺ gives a very beautiful analogy or example. And he said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ طَيِّبٌ لَا يَقْبَلُ إِلَّا طَيِّبًا. Allah Azza wa Jal is good and accepts only that which is good. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ أَمَرَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ بِمَا أَمَرَ بِهِ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. And Allah has commanded the believers to do that which He commanded the messengers. فَقَالَ تَعَالَى, and then He says, Allah says, يَا أَيُّهَا الرُّسُلُ كُلُوا مِنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ وَاعْمَلُوا صَالِحًا. O messengers, eat of the good things and do right. وَقَالَ تَعَالَى. He gives another example from the Quran and he says, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كُلُوا مِن طَيِّبَاتِ مَا رَزَقْنَاكُمْ. O you who believe, eat of the good things we have provided you. Then he goes on to mention the case of one who is a traveler. ثُمَّ ذَكَرَ الرَّجُلُ يُطِيلُ السَّفَرَ أَشْعَثْ أَغْبَرَ يَمُدُّ يَدَيْهِ إِلَى السَّمَاءِ يَا رَبِّ يَا رَبِّ وَمَطْعَمُهُ حَرَامٌ وَمَشْرَبُهُ حَرَامٌ وَمَلْبَسُهُ حَرَامٌ وَغُذِيَ بِالْحَرَامِ فَأَنَّ يُسْتَجَابُ لِذَلِكَ. He mentions the case of a man who's on a journey and his hair is out, it's disheveled, and he is all dusty, He's a man in need and he's a traveler, and we know that the dua of a traveler is indeed accepted by Allah Azza wa Jal. And this man, he raises his hands up to Allah to ask him for something. But his food is from haram. His drink is from haram. His clothing is from haram. He has nourished his body through haram. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam then said, so how can he be answered? And we ask the same question today, 1400 years later. How can a person who is dealing with haram, whether it be through lying and deception, riba, and other haram engagements, how can a person raise his hand? And we all need Allah Azza wa Jal at one point or another in our life. We need Allah Azza wa Jal all the time. But there are going to be some times, in some circumstances, that we need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala very much. And you raise your hands to Allah, yet you are surrounded with haram. So the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying, how can your dua be accepted?